Three teams who impressed you today, please?
Yeah, one team I think that really did stand out was McLaren. Not there in terms of the top of the times, because the one little bit of performance running they did do, Lando Norris ended up aborting it late on in the session, but their long run pace, just so impressive at the end of the day. Did a slightly different program to what Ferrari and Mercedes were doing. They were incredibly evenly matched, those two teams, within a tenth of each other. McLaren doing things slightly differently, longer runs over a couple of stints, so still set fuel loads, but on the averages they're seconds up, which it's not comparable, but the fact that the times were getting so much quicker as really long stints wore on suggests that car is in a really good place.
But there's another two teams that have caught your eye, and they are?
One of them, again, not troubling the top of the times, but Aston Martin. I spent a lot of time trackside today, and just looking at that car, it's done exactly what they wanted it to do. They've said to their drivers, tell us really what you want and how we can help make things better for you. And they really do seem to have listened to them, because they wanted a predictable car, a car that just is consistent and is not going to suddenly turn around and kick them. And from what I could see down at turn 10, it's 9 and then 10 the double left, every single time Fernando Alonso in the morning, he's just whipping it through so smooth.
It's that consistency, isn't it, over every lap?
Absolutely, and it's not necessarily fast, as like I said, not reflected in the times, but from a solid level, solid basis, that's really encouraging for Aston.
We should also say, because it is windy here, it's not like normal conditions for Bahrain. We've got a bit of wind, we've got a bit of damp weather around as well. To be able to replicate that lap after lap is so crucial at this stage, isn't it, for the data gathering?
Completely, and that's actually why I wanted to just very quickly go back to McLaren, because I asked Lando Norris in the press conference at lunchtime about what he's sort of feeling, because it looks like the car is rotating in really, really nicely, but the rear is sliding around. He said, yeah, that's exactly what we're feeling. But after McLaren, in the words of one of our sources, the car was in bits over lunchtime. I mean, it was night and day difference. So when I was looking at the end of the day during that long run, the rear end was perfect. And if anything, it was the Ferrari that I noticed that was really sliding. But yeah, team number 3, well, top of the times, Williams. How can you not be impressed by that? Okay, no one's really done any genuine performance running, and Ferrari's Charles Leclerc probably could have gone a bit quicker on the C4s, but he came across an RB. But Carlos Sainz topping the times, James Vowles was bouncy and confident in the press conference, and Sainz doing the highest lap total of anyone, 127 laps. It's a far cry from Williams testing woes of old.
Well, it's also a big morale boost, isn't it? After a disappointing end to last season, sort of running out of steam, all the crashes and everything else that was going on, this is the sort of moment that they needed just to give everyone a bit of a lift.
Exactly.
Coming into the new season.